I obviously connect with Sheridan on a very significant level, but night one, the initial off the bat spark for me was with Brandon. And last night, we got to have a really significant conversation, and now it's just all very confusing.
Wow, I didn't know any of this was an issue, so I don't really know where my head is, if I'm being honest, because I want whoever's going to choose me to be all in. Honestly, I'm a little concerned about where me and Brandon are. I thought that we were starting to transition out of the I'm not sure phase into the I really want to do this with you phase. But talking to Julia, I don't think that's at all what's really going on.
Brandon and I have been consistently having good conversations, but I think he was a little confused because we did have that huge initial spark, and then I pulled away a little bit because I was like, well, wait, we just met. And in the effort of full honesty, this morning at the coffee machine or whatever, he said to me, well, I know you're gonna get a rose, so I know we'll be able to figure this out. He was like, see, you're still here. And that did not feel good because I was like, how fair is that to Savannah and Sheridan? I don't even know if I should have told you that. I honestly don't know. But I'm also just trying to
glad that you did, because if we're all in the spirit of honesty,
Yep, and I'm
glad, there is a reason that I'm guarded. I don't want to go through this with someone who's not going to be honest with me.
Yeah.
From my perspective, I gave Brandon my first rose. I extended the date card to Brandon, and then Brandon reciprocated that by giving me his rose on our second rose ceremony. But now I'm really concerned. It seems like Brandon is more inclined to pursue Julia. So maybe this isn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Baby looks so good.
Promise? Do you mean that?
All day and deep into the night.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Do you mean that?
Your heart's beautiful.
At the end of the day, yeah, you have to realize that that he could be here for the wrong reasons. It seems a lot of people are. I have very little respect for Brandon and Savannah at this moment in time. He literally said to me last night and this morning, I chose Savannah because you're still gonna be here and we can figure this out. And now they're sitting on each other's laps. He went from 0 to 100 real quick. For people who just weren't doing this 12 hours ago, it's so bizarre.
Okay,
I want to be completely candid with you.
Talk to me.
Wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And it was because of you.
Okay.
And I just want to be candid and upfront. It feels like ever since Chris Harrison said couple up, you and Brandon have been all over each other. It feels disingenuous, and it hasn't sat well with me.
Why is my relationship affecting you so much?
Because it feels like the way that it went 0 to 100, it just doesn't feel genuine.
First of all, the way that I am should not affect you. So the fact that it's deeply affecting you is alarming to me, but it's fine, I'll get over it. The day that Chris was like, hey, you guys need to figure this out, that was when everything hit the fan. And so since then, my decision has been made. My decision is Brandon. From there on out, we got to start doing music. And now I feel so comfortable and so safe, and I've seen his personality come out, and I've felt the permission to be me. This is the first day that I felt like I can actually sit back and breathe and be Savannah.
There is a disconnect. There just is. The PDA was turned up to 100. That came off as disingenuous.
Who are you to sit here and say that I'm being disingenuous? That's insane to me. If I want to sit here and jam with him, or if I want to have my arm around him, that very much is my business. I just think the only person that's ever had a problem with me is you, and I've been so nice to you.
I actually feel I got attacked in this conversation, in the sense that how dare you get in my business? I'm not in your business. I just letting you know the way.
I mean, the content of this conversation is you assuming something about me and my
Nothing about your relationship. I don't have any feelings for Brandon, so this is not coming from a place where I'm oh, I wish I was with Brandon.
I don't believe her at all. Julia's catty, jealous, insecure, and at the end of the day, Brandon chose me. He and I just have such a steady connection, and I think that's really gonna show whenever we perform for the judges. I'm not worried.